I shall do that.
Okay, we are ready to go.
So, good morning, Unity friends and family. It's about 8 minutes before our service starts, if our clock at the back wall is correct. It's a little fast. All right. So, we got about close to 10 minutes. The program director just lifted up all her 10 digits into the hand. So, if you're on your way over here, step on it. You got about 9.5 minutes to make it in our door. For those who want to watch at home, well, whatever it is, you need to get ready for our service. Elizabeth Longo, our speaker today. Laura Lane, the guest musician. I'm gonna play a little bit music to bridge the time. For a change, I brought a different guitar, and I'm gonna be playing something a little different than I normally do. I guess in a minute or two.
Yeah, there's 2+ minutes. You're getting lots of good feedback for the blues.
Say what?
You're getting lots of good feedback through Facebook. I'm playing the blues.
I never look at Facebook.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Now it's 1 minute. So you guys are ready. When you guys are ready.
Okay. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger anymore, now you're family. Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. Did you know you're one with God for eternity? Welcome, welcome, I'm glad you're here with me. You're not a stranger anymore, now you're family. You're not a stranger anymore, now you're family. You're not a stranger anymore, now you're family. Welcome. Good morning and welcome, Unity family. We're having our Choosing Heaven Today Joy song again today. The words are up on the screen, right, Lisa?
They will be.
There. Okay, there will be. So if you feel comfortable to stand and sing I'm Choosing Heaven Today along with us. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I choose abundance today. I choose abundance today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I choose abundance today. I'm choosing passion today. I choose compassion today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I choose compassion today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road for heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today.
Good morning and welcome. We're so happy to see you. I have often compared our center to a beehive. At times it looks more quiet, but there's always things going on, and there's so much going on. We want to welcome you. We're so happy to see you, especially if you're new and out there also. I want to do the announcements real quickly, and I want to congratulate Mary Pittman on an incredible article. She's a visiting nurse, and the Press Journal just did an incredible article about her. And we're just so proud of you, Mary. I know you're watching, and continue to do your good work being on the front line. We're ordering a small batch of bricks just for this week. There were a few people, when we had our brick drive, there were a few people who passed the deadline, and I feel like we want to do everything we can to get those bricks installed before our dedication on November 14th. So if you haven't had a chance to go and look at the bricks, there was also an incident where our brick installer chipped a couple, so we're going to replace those. And so the order is going in this week. So if you want to, we have this material out in the lobby. And if you want a brick, please, and it has to be this week so it can get here to be installed. Please see me right after the service. Wow, we have such an exciting week coming up. Our candidate for our full-time minister, Reverend Russell Highland, will be here next weekend. We're so excited. So you need to make your reservation today for his wonderful workshop for next Sunday, August 28th. I'm sorry, next Saturday is his workshop. Then the Sunday will be his service. The workshop is called 12 Powers and 7 Chakras, or could it be Christian Kundalini? We'll find out when we attend. This is a really cool way to register, and I just did it, and I want to thank Lisa Linder for setting that up. You just go to our web page, unityofvero.org, you click on events, and then it'll come, a big, beautiful, colorful calendar will come up, and you just click on the Saturday the 28th. The name of the class is right there, and then boom, and you hit the register button, and you are in, and it is just such a neat way to do it. The following Sunday, Reverend Russell, next Sunday, a week from today, Reverend Russell will be giving his sermon, and it's a busy day because right after that, we are going to have a Zoom meeting for all those who are up north or can't be here in person to ask him questions and hear his answers. This is a very important time for our church. And you don't have to be a member to voice an opinion. We will have a Zoom meeting, thanks to Laura, will set us all up with a Zoom meeting. That Zoom invitation will be going out via the path. And you want to just click on that and you'll be sent an invitation to the Zoom meeting following church. And now we have our wonderful Elizabeth Longo. She is our transition minister. She has been with us since last October. She's been an actress, she's a writer, she's a national speaker, a core person on Unity Education, and most importantly, she is our friend now after being with us for almost a whole year. Today, she is going to do a wonderful introduction to a class that she's going to be giving. It's going to be twice a month, and it's called The Energy of Money. And I laugh because every time she says the title, she says the energy of money, but it's so much more. So please come and hear the introduction and see if you resonate with it, and you might sign up. There is a fee, minimum of $1, and it goes to Unity. So I am so thrilled that she is here, that you are here again. Oops, sorry. And welcome. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Good morning and happy Sunday. All of you that are in person and those that are watching us online, we know that we are one spirit. No such thing as separation. And with that, let's join in prayer, taking a breath and being fully here, fully in the moment, noticing that still point. Noticing what's always here, where we can turn to no matter what. So breathe into this place of absolute peace, clarity, joy, love, the core of our being. We rest here for a moment, and our heart begins to smile. And we send our light, filling this entire space with light. And we ask the Holy, Holy Spirit, the activity of God within us, to guide us, to show us the way. And we give thanks for a wonderful service, for everyone serving, for we know that service is our way to God. And for this awareness, we are infinitely grateful. We say thank you in the name and through the nature of the divinity within us, the living, loving, indwelling Christ presence that we forever are. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning. My name's Edie Monahan, and I'm representing our group of prayer chaplains. We rotate and doing the prayer from the docket here. And I'm so excited about our minister that's going to be here next week. And the Unity would like us to affirm together, and I'll say it first and then we can say it together. Together, we affirm and give thanks for the inspirational, energetic, and innovative minister that we know is on their way to us now. Can we affirm that together? Together, we affirm and give thanks for the inspirational, energetic, and innovative minister that we know is on their way to us now. Thank you, everyone. The affirmation for today from the Daily Word is, I move in harmony with the creative flow of inspiration. Sometimes I feel inspired by the words of others, and sometimes I am inspired more by action. Today, I take my inspiration from the story of Charles Fillmore, a businessman who marveled at his wife's complete healing from serious illness. This prompted him to embark upon an intense period of prayer, meditation, and study that led to the founding in 1889 of Unity, which has become a global spiritual community. I take this story to heart and find my inspiration in my feelings of awe and wonder, love, or even healthy curiosity. Feeling an awakening of inspiration within me, I center my awareness in God. Divinely inspired, I move in harmony with the creative flow that blesses the work of my mind, my heart, and my hands. And from the Bible, Job 32:8, but truly it is the spirit in a mortal, the breath of the Almighty, that makes for understanding. And so it is. Amen.
And to continue this peaceful time, this song will be before the meditation. Hold the space after. We'll go right into the meditation. It's all about allowing peace within, in absolute surrender, so serenity begins. For when the storm subsided and calm becomes a way, it's all about allowing it to stay. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle and love pours through your heart, it was all about allowing it to start. Now feel it warm and shining, new with promise, strong, undying love, different than any you have known. And now the seed is sown. It's all about allowing change to show, then living in the moment like it's all you'll ever know. And though it won't be easy, you can truly say you tried. For it's all about allowing it inside. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle, love pours through your heart. It was all about allowing. It was all about allowing it to start.
I invite you to take a breath and affirm in your heart, I am willing to allow divine love to guide the way. I am willing to allow divine love to guide me moment by moment. And I invite you, if you haven't done so already, to close your eyes and relax. Let go. Let go and let God be God in you. Set aside the world of time and space. Let it all go for a moment. And just give yourself completely to the very God of your being. Notice how the chair is supporting your body. Your feet are on holy ground. You are safe in this moment, always held in the arms of the beloved. The entire universe is loving and supporting you, for you are one with the totality of all existence. Notice your breath. You don't have to do a thing, simply allow it. You are being lived. The miracle of life is appearing uniquely as you. There is intelligence in every cell, every atom, every molecule of your physical body. You are holy. Your very existence is divine. Breathe into this awareness and notice if there is any resistance, any pain anywhere. Simply breathe into it. Here, now, in this moment, all is well. Take a deep, cleansing, healing breath all the way to your belly. And as you exhale, let go of past and future. Life is here in this very moment. The past is gone. Let it go. This is a new beginning, a time of rebirth, of celebrating your divine existence. Breathe, relax even more. Dive deeper within. And you will notice your heart expanding even more to shine forth even more light to the world. You are here for a divine purpose. Breathe and give yourself permission to dive deeper and deeper within, where there is stillness and silence, where you can always come for guidance. The door of intuition is open. And as you allow yourself to be centered at the core of your being, I invite you to ask. Ask the very God of your being, what am I being called to be? What is my next evolutionary step? God, show me the greatest vision that you have for my life. I am here to shine my light, and I am allowing the presence of the beloved to come forth as me. I am your hands, your feet, your voice. And see your entire body filled with light. You are divine. You are much more than the story of you, more than a personality. Our essence is divine. And in this holy, holy moment, we welcome it all, the allness of God into this human experience. And we know that all is well. And let us be in the silence for a moment as we ask for greater clarity and guidance. Show me, guide me, sweet spirit. I am listening. In the stillness, I listen. I pay attention. We give thanks, for we know that we can come here over and over again to center ourselves in the truth of our being and to let go of what is no longer serving us. We let it all go as we allow God to guide us moment by moment. And now bring to your mind's eye your loved ones, family, friends, our city, our state, our country, the world. For we're here to shine our love, our light out to the world, to begin to see things right, to see with the single eye of spirit. And in this awareness, we know that we're connected heart to heart in this place of love, light, and possibilities. And we give thanks as we begin to come back into our physical bodies, feeling our feet, taking a breath. Wiggle your fingers. Bring your hand to your heart as a reminder of how holy we are. And gently begin to open your eyes. And first thing you notice, know that you are looking at God. And if you see someone's face, it is the face of the divine. Only God, all here, all well. And stretch a little, and we say, thank you, sweet spirit, and so it is. Namaste. I behold the divinity in you. You are divine. And so it is.
So, welcome back, everybody. As many of you know from probably 5th grade science, that sound is energy. And you might hear some crackling and popping, but that's because there's just a lot of extra energy in the room today. And so we apologize for that, but we really don't, as long as it's about energy, right? And the good type. Oh, okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to plant some seeds. I've been planting seeds on the ground, watering them with my sweat and tears, scattering them all around. Guess it's what I'm supposed to do with my years. Funny thing is, I may know what I planted, but never what will show. It always seems to be a perfect mystery. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds, nothing more. Sometimes I like to pretend I know what the harvest will be, but I always find out in the end it was never really up to me. Funny thing is, when I just do my work and simply trust, always seems that life is looking out for me. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds, nothing more. I am only one of billions of seeds, and when all is said and done, I just do what's mine to do and let it be. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds. Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, nothing more. Let's plant some seeds.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, let's plant some seeds. Let's plant some mustard seeds because they're the tiniest, almost invisible, but boy, they can take over. Seeds of faith. That's what we need to plant. Seeds of faith. So I have a question for all of you. Have you ever asked, who am I? Who am I? Have you asked yourself, who am I? A lot of times, right? And at times we are, I am Elizabeth, or I'm a mother, I'm a woman, I'm this, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, all these things. Yes, and it's all true. But deeper than that, who are you? And that, my friends, is a great mystery because it continues to unfold and unfold and unfold. And I love it. It's a wonderful journey of discovery. Discovery of the presence of the divine. And that's all there is. That doesn't mean that we leave anything out. We totally embrace this human experience because ultimately nothing matters and everything matters. It's living in the paradox. See, life is a miracle. And you are a miracle. We're all miracles. Look at this. And our brain is a miracle. Thing is, are we using it properly? The creative power is a miracle. And it's within us. The same power that created this infinite universe that's beyond my comprehension of, billions and billions of stars is within each and every one of us. There's only the divine mind, and we are ideas in this divine mind, but we have the same creative power. So what I'm going to ask you today is to really activate the power of faith. It is a divine power. We have 12 divine powers within us. So we want to turn on these superpowers. And the power for the month is will. Will is a wonderful one because it is headquarters. Do we want to align ourselves with the will of God or the will of the little me, of the ego mind? And the will of God is not a will of leaving something out there. No. It is the will of the divine within us. It is really noticing what you're being called. And it is listening to the stillness, listening to that still small voice. It's always guiding us. There's a story in Luke when Jesus was approaching Jericho. there was this blind man, and he was begging on the street. And he heard all the crowd and cheering, and he heard all this noise, and he said, "What's going on? Tell me, somebody, what's going on? Why is there so much commotion?" And they just said, "Jesus of Nazareth is coming. He's passing by." And the blind man said, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus, Son of David, see me." And those that were around him just said, "Hey, shh, be still, quiet. Hey, no. They ordered him to be quiet, but the man would not be quiet. He kept on saying, "Son of David, have mercy of me. Have mercy upon me." And Jesus looked at him, and he stood still. And he ordered the man to be brought to him. And when he came near, he asked him, "What do you want me to do for you?" And he said, "Lord, let me see again." And Jesus said to him, "Receive your sight. Your faith has saved you." But here's what I want you to get from this scripture. First thing Jesus did was, he stood still. Jesus stood still. And right now we are all living very challenging times. It feels like, we're not on solid ground sometimes. We don't know what the world's going to look like in a couple of months. Everything is changing so rapidly. And there's a lot of fear, anxiety, a lot of things going on. And we're all part of it because there's no such thing as a separate life. We feel it, we know it, the commotion is there. So what is ours to do? Stand still. In any moment, when the monkeys in the mind are going crazy, what do? Stand still. Breathe. Come to your center. What Leslie calls the hole in the donut. That is the eye of the storm, the place where we can come to find peace, the sweetness of spirit. That in us that's never ever touched by anything, where we can come to our power, our God-given power, the I am that I am. And that is where we turn on the light of faith. So see, where is our faith? Where is this energy being guided? Do I have faith that everything is unfolding for good, no matter what the appearances are? Is my faith strong in this? Am I sharing my love to the world? Because love is a power. Am I using the power of discernment that we all have, the power of understanding, standing beneath to see a situation from many angles? Jesus stood still. Literally, let's take these words into our lives. Stand still. How do we stand still? Be prayed up, prayed up, prayed up. As the daily word said today, that's where we find inspiration. And the word inspiration, what does it mean? In spirit. So we want to be in spirit as we are in the world. Being in it, but not of it. Do what is ours to do, taking full responsibility for our lives, while being totally still, no matter what. And when we're still, we find the joy, the joy of spirit, and then guiding us to be rebirthed and renewed over and over again. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of the Unity Movement, said, "Faith is the perceiving power of mind linked with the power to shape substance, infinite substance. And substance is God energy. And we're swimming in it. There's intelligence everywhere. No place we can be where this God's substance is not. It is unlimited, everywhere presence. And faith is the substance of things not yet seen, Jesus said, your faith has saved you. Where is our faith? There's no such thing as not having faith. Thing is, where is your faith? Because if faith is the perceiving power of mind, it is a movement. It links with beliefs. It links with belief, with energy to create. It is a creative power. So, when we're not aware, and these powers, all these divine powers can be kidnapped by ego mind, by the monkeys. So how do we bring them back? Stand still. First, stand still, turn on your light of your superpowers, because the soul is pivotal. The I am, which is the truth of who we are, I am it is the divine, but the divine is having this human experience. So at any moment, this I am consciousness gets diluted in the world of time and space, and it can say, oh, I am sick, I am poor, I am not enough, I am not good enough. Where is your faith? Turn on the light. Stand still. Breathe right now with me. I am that I am. And I have superpowers. And my faith is strong because it's lit up in the truth of who I am. God doesn't move. We move in mind. It's like a radio wave. So we're going to turn on from AM to FM radio. Center faith muscles. Activate those faith muscles. And that's how we move from personality to essence. And that's how we change our thinking over and over again by noticing where we are, where the soul is, and bringing it back to center, standing still over and over again. During the day, the busier we are, taking a few moments to breathe, stand still. Find that center. Listen, because silence is always speaking. Emily Cady said in her book, Lessons in Truth, God is not a being with qualities or attributes, but it is the good itself coming into expression as life, love, wisdom, power, all that. And it's right where we are. And God is love itself, the allness of love. It is wisdom. And this allness we all have access to. Rumi said, you are not just a drop in the ocean, you are the mighty ocean in the drop. But at any moment we can identify as the poor little drop or the mighty ocean. See, we are a miracle. At least I'm choosing to see life inspired in spirit and seeing everything as a miracle, everything as divine, everything as beauty itself, because beauty is another name for God. Einstein said there are only two ways to live your life. One, as if everything is a miracle. The other, as if nothing is a miracle. I'm choosing to see everything as a miracle. And the shift has to happen from seeing everything from the way we were all trained as a Newtonian universe, from A through Z, and everything is separate, to begin to see this quantum soup that we're all part of. This quantum universe where everything is connected. A butterfly goes like this here, and it has an effect somewhere else. Everything is connected. So what is ours to do? Stand still and turn on the light of faith. And know, absolutely know that the same intelligence that creates that everything is right here, always in the present moment, appearing as you. And it doesn't matter what we call God. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Beloved, Sweet Spirit, Allah, Buddha, Atma, consciousness, higher power, whatever it is, we are all made by the same Creator. And how we view God does have an impact on the way we view reality. And I'm reading this book right now. I will come up with a talk around it because it's fascinating. And the book is called is your God big enough? Is your God big enough? Because see, God is the great mystery beyond the beyond. But we also have a personal relationship with God. And then there's God as you. And when we read the Bible from that perspective, we can see how Jesus touched on all those layers of consciousness, all within us. This is fascinating, where we can go in consciousness. The futurist Barbara Marx Hubbard says that collectively as humanity, we are moving from ego to essence. That is our next evolutionary step. From ego to essence, we're becoming the divine human. And we're being called to be the change we want to see, as Gandhi said. And to awaken to a multidimensional reality. We're so much more than what our senses can perceive. We have a body, but we're much more than that. I have had the great fortune to be 4 times with a holy man in India named Satya Sai Baba. And I have seen the manifestations. I have seen him create out of nothing a ring, and the ring flowed in the air until it went in somebody's hand. I have seen so many miracles. But when he was asked by a reporter if he was God, he replied, "There is no difference between you and me. I'm just aware of who I am. I am aware of the divinity within me." Then Jesus said, "Everything that I have done and more, you can too." And when Moses had his burning bush experience and he was asked, and he asked God, "What is his name?" God answered, "I am that I am." I am is our holy, holy name. And when Buddha was asked, "Who are you?" his reply was, "I am awake. I am awake." Are you awake? It's time to wake up. Wake up to the miracle that we are. And then we can see the magical moments in any moment, just as Jesus did. But we got to come to that stillness. And that's how we tap into the hem of the divine. And we got to remind ourselves over and over again, because I know that the pull is strong. And we have layers of conditioning that we got to release, release, release. And that's how we shift our identity from personality to essence. And it's nothing more than the realization of our true self, the Christ self, the I am, the Buddha nature, the Atma nature. And then we can begin to see with the eye of spirit and living this miraculous life with ease and grace and joy, and knowing that we got to get out of the way, the little me, to serve something greater, to serve the spiritual community, to serve the county, to serve the world. That we live for a bigger cause. Faith in the miracle of life within us. Humanity is going through a huge paradigm shift. It is time to wake up, time to roar, time to know who you are at the deepest level. Amen. Are we ready? Yes. Let's shine our light unapologetically. And the only thing I'm going to ask of you this week, stand still every day, at least 3 to 5 times during the day. Stop. Breathe. Center yourself. Where is my faith? Turn on your light and remember who you are. You are the ocean, not just a little tiny drop. You are the allness of God. And I love you as my very own self, because you and I, we're one. We're all one. And so it is.
Thank you for reminding us who we are. I want to repeat one announcement that I made earlier. I congratulated Mary Pittman, and Mary Pittman is here now. And I want you to raise your hand so we can salute you and thank you. So thank you, Mary Pittman. There's a wonderful article about her, and we are very proud to have you with us. So in giving and receiving, and I always think about the figure 8 as we give, so we receive, I want to give thanks to the Board of Directors and the Search Committee, because they are working very hard to make sure that we have the right dynamic minister on his or her way. And having said that, I want to talk about ways to give. If you take your phone and just add a contact and add 844-937-1769 and just put give, then all you have to do is pull up give and then write the word give, and then they say how much do you want to give. It is the easiest thing. I get so excited when I discover anything with technology. You can also go to unityofvero.org and hit the donate button. You can come here and drop it off and see what we're doing with our garden, which is changing every day, or you can mail us a check at 950 43rd Avenue. And so if you would join me in the offertory prayer, taking your intention or your donation in your hands, and let us affirm: divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we say thank you, God. And now, as we have more music, we have Tammy and Kay doing our collection.
I shared her struggles when I thought that I knew best, when I've sailed through a storm instead of stopping to rest. And it always seems the hardest when I've made up my stubborn mind. Well, I'm changing my ways this time. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill, no more I am bound for the sea. Have you ever seen an eagle head straight into the wind? He doesn't pick a fight, spreads his wings and just gives in. And in the end he always makes it home just fine. I guess he knows that every storm subsides. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, headed from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill, no more I am bound for the sea. I'll let nature take its course, no more thinking that I know where this river's meant to go. I have railed against the stars for the cards that I've been dealt, for the lottery I've never won, for the heartache that I've felt. But it always seems when I let go of expectation and regret, life has plenty of surprises for me yet. Wanna be like water coming down the mountain into shadowy canyons, headed from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill, no more I am bound for the sea. Wanna be like water coming down the mountain into shadowy canyons, headed from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill, no more I am bound for the sea. it's time for our, I said joy song, but it's peace song. So if you all stand and join us, and we will get going. And then our prayer for protection after that.
Ready. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, family on are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
Before we say the prayer for protection, I want to remind you that we're going to have a quick stretch, and then we are going to meet with Elizabeth, Reverend Elizabeth, to talk about her wonderful workshop that's coming up. So join us now in the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you, everyone. Blessings.